Ladies and gents, welcome back to the LPL Quick Fix, your LPL recap series for our 7-day-a-week league, giving you everything you need to know to strive and understand our league a little bit better and make sure you keep yourself up to date. Last week was a little bit longer, so today we're going to condense it, give you a summary of the series, and make sure you have everything in a more quicker package. So let's get into it. Opening up our Monday, we had Ultra Prime versus LGD, which was just pure yakety sacks. I think one of the worst series I've ever cast. I lost my mind, and overall, the double pentakill that made LoL Esports history was not worth remembering, considering it came from this game.
Yeah, but that's the priority.
Fails the flag and drag. Ning has done a great many cruel and interesting things in this game, and his story is not quite ended in this
What are we doing?
After that mess of a 2-0 from Ultra Prime, we moved to RA versus OMG, where game number 1, Strive's RA was destroying. Game 3, he's Akali doing the same. He's been stepping up this split, and it's been the best player in RA by far for me.
Oh, it's 1v2. Can he win this? Maybe he can. He's still at the second part. He does. And now on to Strive. He's healed up, flushes away. This 1v2 is huge, but Shuriken flip lands. Take it, Strive, yeah, baby!
Now, on to Tuesday, where Top Esports dominated IG. It might have been 2-1, but Game 2 was down to scaling, where Dove took over with Kassadin. The other games around that, Top Esports obliterated IG, showing us that IG aren't that top 3, top 4 team, that Top Esports still remain dominant with their individual talent.
Taking a 1v3, and he gets a kill back on a Gideon!
Dude, you just got 1v3 this guy. It's not. It's a 1v3
Bring
again.
them all! Godzilla is in front of you as Tien wants to take out On.
No way!
Hungry Quack, and he's coming for all the blood as Wink chases him down, but he can't get him. The fate seal from Dove. He's able to secure it, but it leads to Dove getting locked down and Dove going down to Rookie. It is a snowball from the deepest regions of hell.
And then on to our massive surprise of Tuesday was the fact that TT 2-0'd Werbor. Game 1 was a 29-minute win, a massive stomp. Game 2, a bit of a slug, but still felt like TT were holding control. UCal with a deathless series, Huan Fong having a grand one as well. This team is coming alive, and the fact that they beat a top 3 team means that it does feel like TT are getting ready for playoffs.
He's just gone. Fate sealed onto Chris. Chris is gone too, and so is Xiaohu. The pillars of Weibo Gaming's faith crumble between the might of Thunder Talk Gaming.
On to our Wednesday, where AL versus BLG asked the question whether AL could finally find a series win. Of course, the answer was no here, but finding an individual game against BLG meant something. However, outside of that, BLG slugged them, with Elk having another great series with over 1,000 DPM in total.
Elk is going for it. They are trading back, though, positively. ZDZ is a 2 for 2. He will have his zombie form right now, but look at Elk. He's doing so much. Yagao and Elk have got so much damage. Pinzi tried to make the miracle play happen. Just not going to be happening, even with the lifeline.
And then on to yet another surprise with EDG 2-0ing JDG at the end of Wednesday. 30-minute games for both, but EDG looking classy. However, JDG, those same questions still there, with Kanavi having a bit of an off series. Ruler again not hitting those same great strides. It's amazing to see JDG do so poorly, while EDG are really picking up the pace.
He allowed it. Fofo shuts him down.
Thursday opened with RNG versus FPX, where Game 1 was solid by RNG. Clean lanes. On the other side, you look at FPX. Game 2 should have been theirs. They overextend into the base. And then this happens.
He's tanking it. This is it. This is a race for the finish. The Doomsday Clock has come back alive. And Care, he's moving in to clean up RNG.
He's stacking.
That's the Gargoyles, though. Fourth shot on the Hacker. Gala's doing some work here. Care can't do it. Care, he's on to Gala. Angel, he's on the Nexus. Angel, he's on Care. And Bree takes him down. RNG, they might have just pulled back from the brink of extinction. And Royal never give up.
It's in the bloody name!
And then finally, LNG vs WE came through, in which LNG put a 2-0 clinic on. In under an hour, destroyed WE. Scout, LP, Hung. They're big shout-outs for this series. With LP especially, I think this split being a massive surprise for me.
As now LP on the side will just stand in the face of Shanks.
Now, Friday started off strangely with LGD 2-0ing NIP, the team that 2-1'd LNG in the previous week, and all I can say about LGD is as long as they have Haichao in a position of control and the ability to carry, I think this team can pick up some surprising wins.
Kills, and it's just a lonely little Ash. Joe trying to see if he can get in the brush right there, but Haichao is going to take you down.
And then onto the strange circle in the LPL where TT apparently beating Weibo Gaming but losing to OMG. Granted, OMG were able to play around flexible drafts where both Cream and Abel utilized the Tristana here in this series, but honestly, it was still great performance from OMG with a 23-minute win in Game 2 and a 13k gold lead, absolutely obliterating, with also the Varus support added in.
He's going to 1v2! He's going to 1v2! Cream is just too big!
Opening up our Saturday, I was hopeful for the underdogs in IG to beat yet another big dog, but JDG were too damn big. This team destroyed IG in 29 minutes game 1, 28 minutes in game number 2, with a 19,000 gold lead. Knight was back, Kanavi was king of the jungle yet again, and Ruler finally returned to the form that we saw earlier in the split. This is exactly what you want out of a top 3 team.
That's something for IG, but they're still all gonna do.
Onto RA versus BLG, where game 1 was BLG stomp, game 2 was an RA stomp, and game 3 felt like a little bit of a throwaway from Strive, who is the reliable carry from Rare Adam, who's been stepping up massively, as I said earlier on. It's just a shame to see the game, and rather series, end like this.
He's got his guy of the week back. Can't get them down. Bin has picked out one, and already falling to catastrophe. That's a clean ace.
Now, ending your Saturday was another IG Championship reunion tour with Weibo versus Ultra Prime, but there was no love lost. The Shy destroyed, getting Cassante in both games, and finally having a series where he got more kills than deaths. But not only that, a 19 KDA to return, with Light going deathless, with Xiaohu also slapping. This one wasn't even close with the 27-minute win. Domination across the board.
Full kill for Light!
Our Sunday opened up with LNG versus FPX, where game 1 was what you'd expect, an LNG cool, calm, collected win, but game 2 started with LWX getting 3 kills onto Hung. That's right, a 0-3 start to Leona, by the way, but the Caitlyn was never utilized, the snowball never really occurred for FPX. LNG played side lanes better, utilized the Lilia as well coming through from Tarzan, and they eventually whittled down the base to find a 43-minute win.
They've got it!
Now, there is good news for the rest of Sunday, as our second series netted Anyone's Legend their first ever series win in the LPL. They finally did it after WE really resurged in game number 2, but game 3, messy team fights back and forth. The main thing is, though, they skirmished it out, they scrapped it out, with big props to Betty, I think, finally coming to light this split.
And big! And Chimera, they might have been able to do it!
Our final series of the day was Top Esports versus EDG, where Rookie's Yone in game 1's worth highlighting with a couple of cool blind ultimates, but the skirmishing power of Top Esports, the ability to take a lead and run with it. This team is so deadly considering that you have Rookie and Jackie Love back together, and those players never quit.
The shuffle! And this fight is all EDG! Never mind, Jackie Love's still doing work, and Ala takes it out on the backside of it. What a turnaround fight from EDG!
That's week 5 of the LPL Quick Fix done and dusted. I'll be back with you next week for week 6 of the LPL Quick Fix as usual. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and continue to support the channel. But until then, it's bye for now, but not forever.